wameenda clinic mara ya kwanza wakati wako wajawazito.
That we were approached by heads of psychosocial support groups of women living with HIV and AIDS after they had received, anecdotal reports of a number of women living with HIV and AIDS that claimed that they had either been coerced to sterilization or forced.
Reading it 8 years too late, a form which Teresa Njoki, a mother of 2, never had the chance to read and internalize when she needed to do it most. An informed and voluntary consent form for surgical contraception, according to the National Family Planning Guidelines for service providers in Kenya. A form which would have made so much sense to her in 2004, according to the guidelines.
It shows clearly that I have understood that sterilization is permanent. There was no counseling, there was no preparation.
She gave consent anyway, though uninformed. But for Pamela Deka, her story is different. Giving birth to twins on 29th October 2004 changed everything.
Sasa watoto wenye walifanya nifungwe ni hao mapacha. Na nilikuwa naambiwa kama siwezi fungwa kuzaa, siwezi pata maziwa ya hao watoto kunyonya.
Adeka says she had to make a tough choice, one a mother can only make. Miss milk for her babies she could not breastfeed because she's living with HIV, or consent to tubal ligation. For her, there was no two ways about it.
Nilitumwa na Blue House.
She gave up her right to give birth. Being a client of MSF in Mathare, which is known to most people there as Blue House, she did what she was told to.
Nilitumwa na Blue House, na Blue House walikuwa wana nini na Maria Stop. Watu walikuwa wanatoka Maria Stops, wanatembea kwa hizi hospitali za City Council. Sasa by that time walikuwa Lions, ndio tukafanywa huko TL.
With her only daughter dead, she only has one fear.
Hiyo dakika ya mwisho, sijui ni nani atanigeuza. Naombanga Mungu siku ile itafika, Mungu anichukue tu kwa kupenda kwake. Nisisumbue mtu, juu sina mtu. Mtoto kijana atakuja kunivalisha nguo.
According to MSF,
we never perform any surgical sterilizations. We refer those women according to the choice.
Was the procedure performed by Maristops? Adeka has a card indicating the date when the procedure was carried out and even the date of review a week after tubal ligation. But in a statement, Maristops stated that
it is imperative that all women are able to exercise their right to choose if, when, and how many children they have with no interference from others and regardless of their HIV status.
Both MSF and Maristops say,
I'm not saying that this happened or this did not happen.
They're given a bait. Either they're misinformed about sterilization, about their options that they have, or about their status and how that implicates, in terms of that women living with HIV and AIDS should not have children.
For this woman with a physical challenge, a woman not ready yet to face the world, and so we call her Mary for the purpose of this report. She was sterilized when giving birth to her third child. Being HIV positive, all the previous births were through cesarean. After birth, Mary says she received unexpected news.
Kumuelezea kwamba niko na maumivu fulani mahali fulani, akaniambia ya kwamba hapo ulifungwa.
With our file number, we go to Kenyatta National Hospital in Nairobi, where Mary says she was admitted.
3 years back. And the time she was coming here,
Dr. John Ongech retrieves the file, but we are not allowed to film the contents of the file, citing ethical issues. He instead takes us through off camera. We agree on one thing.
that the patient actually signed a consent.
Sterilization was carried out, but under what circumstances?
Maswali kama umetoka wapi, unakaa wapi, uko na watoto wangapi. Maswali kama hizo niliulizwa, kamuuliza ni kwa nini, nani aliweka sahihi ya kwamba nifungwe.
this is the same case where a patient who has had 3 previous cesarean sections is going for the 4th cesarean section, and so that is also because that can make her life at risk. So we have to give her that information that it's easier when you're going through this operation, that an added benefit for your life is to have a tubal ligation.
There is no rule to say that there is a specific number of CSS that warrant a mandatory BTL. BTL is done with the consent of the person.
The cases being received at the Africa Gender and Media Initiative offices are increasing by the day, from women as young as 26 years, like Lilian Atieno, sterilized in 2006. Some say they were sterilized in 2010.
Wakati nilikuwa na miaka 20, akanambia njia mzuri ile nafaa kufanya ni nifungiwe TL ili nisizae na nisikufe.
They say the worst pain in a woman is a labor pain. These forms cannot be signed if a mother requires BTL or bilateral tube ligation or closing of the tubes when she's in labor, because that's a time when the mother is not actually in good emotional state to make a very good decision.
Sidhani vile binadamu anaweza kujifanya Mungu.
No one can confirm the cases, but a revelation by Dr. Bashir Emisak, the head of reproductive health in the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, indicates there is a possibility women living with HIV and AIDS could be targets of sterilization.
But we've had allegations that there's a project called Project Prevention, which went to one of the districts in Nyanza, which is Suba, where people were being forced into BTL because they're HIV positive, and they were being given money to accept the BTL. The project had come into the place, recruited, but they never came back to implement anything.
So ile kitu yenye Mungu alitupea sisi wote sawa, wache tukutunyang'anya.
Mtoto singuo
Judy Kosgei, Citizen TV, Nairobi.